Hello, viewers, and many thanks for joining us again on another fresh edition of your favorite program, the Hilltop Mansion. My name is Kelvin Samuel, reporting on duty tonight, and as you already know, I am your guide. Now, as you may already know, the Hilltop Mansion is a program carefully designed by the Nigerian Television Authority, NTH, at Adrafuyo, where we bring you up to date of events and happening from the Akwa Ibom State Government House, from the office of the governor, the wife of the governor, as well as the deputy governor of the state under the Arise agenda. And in this week's edition of the program, we have the outline of series of events and happening, one of which was the empowerment of women in agriculture by the wife of the president, which took place here in Akwa Ibom State and was captured by the Hilltop Mansion crew. All of that will be coming your way shortly after this break. Please stay.
Have you ever missed out on any events or activities of the governor, First Lady, or the Deputy Governor of Akwa Ibom State? Worry no more. Hilltop Mansion got you covered. Hilltop Mansion is a program of the Nigerian Television Authority, NTA, UYO, specifically designed to showcase the day-to-day activities of the Arise agenda.
Tune in every Monday at 7:30 p.m.
on Star Times, Channel 103, and our social media platforms on Facebook and YouTube to join us. Hilltop Mansion, showcasing the Arise agenda.
Welcome back and many thanks for staying tuned. Now let's begin with the Renewed Hope Initiative agricultural support for women, where 20 women per state were gifted 500,000 naira by the wife of the president, which took place here in the Akwa Ibom State Government House.
Administrator of His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, recognize the perpetual role that agriculture plays in achieving sustainable development and ensuring food sufficiency. Therefore, the Renewed Hope Initiative's commitment to supporting women farmers nationwide aligns with the broader national agenda to strengthen the agriculture sector. Today, we are supporting 20 women farmers per state and the South-South zone with a sum of 500,000 naira each. To this end, a draft of 10 million naira per state for the South-South zone will be handed over to the First Ladies of Akwa Ibom, Bayelsa, Cross River, Delta, Edo, and River States, who are also Renewed Hope Initiative state coordinators for onward disbursement to all beneficiaries in their respective states. These farmers are those in the agrarian sector, animal husbandry, poultry, and fish farming. In a short while, the Renewed Hope Initiative will be collaborating with the Federal Ministry of Agriculture to empower potential farmers in this space. 70% of the beneficiaries will be young female farmers, while 25% will be for our young male farmers. They will all be specially identified, trained, and empowered. Also, the pre-identified 80 women farmers in each state for our agricultural support program will be carried along. I want to applaud our women farmers receiving support today to seize this opportunity to expand their agricultural ventures, contribute to local and national food production, and serve as role models for others aspiring to join the agricultural sector. I am confident that this initiative will not only transform the lives of the individual beneficiaries, but also contribute to food sufficiency in the South-South zone. I urge all stakeholders, including government officials, community leaders, and non-governmental organizations, to work hand in hand to support local farmers to ensure food security in our communities and the nation at large. Given the mood of today, we are decided to have a twins event the renewed Hope Initiative Social Investment Program will be empowering 100 persons with disability small business owners in Akwa Ibom State with the sum of 100,000 naira each to recapitalize their existing businesses. All pre-selected recipients of the grant will receive the funds today through our renewed Hope Initiative for Akwa Ibom State. Her Excellency, Pastor Mrs. Patient Eno.
We kindly invite the wife of the governor of Delta State to please accept to come forward. She's here. Wife of the governor of Rivers State is up next.
Let me specifically commend Her Excellency, the First Lady, for the humanitarian disposition of the Renewed Hope Initiative. Last year, through this program, vulnerable groups all over the nation were given financial empowerment. I recall how impressed we were when she came here to empower 250 elders with 100,000 naira each, and we told her we would support her initiative and adopt that initiative by launching the Arise initiative for the elders, which we did. Every month, elders, especially the vulnerable ones from each local government area in every ward, our 369 wards in the state, are given 50,000 naira each to take care of their needs, especially food and medicine. Today we are gathered here again to launch this great initiative for the South-South region. As our nation grapples with challenging economic environment leading to the skyrocketing of prices of food, this program will help support our farming population and ensure that we get back to the farm. On our part, even though we have temporarily intervened with this high cost of food through our Rise Free Voucher Food Program from the Bulk Purchase Agency, the solution we have always maintained is for our people to return to the farm. That's why we declared last week that every first and third Friday of every month shall be observed as farm days. We are to return to the farms to ensure food security for all. A nation that cannot feed itself is in dire danger, and we must do everything to provide food. We have good arable land all over the country, and it's for us to take this seriously and go to farm, provide for the food that we will eat. We have also taken interest in the people living with disabilities very seriously. One of the first set of appointments I made was that of a special assistant to the governor for students living with disability, and another for other people living with the same problem. We have gone ahead to institute a 100 million naira grant for students living with disabilities. So far, we have paid 250,000 and 350,000 naira respectively to undergraduate and postgraduate students of these people living with special needs. We will continue to work with them. Last week, right in this hall, we had the privilege of presenting a check of 1.5 million naira to a man with special needs who had attended a special entrepreneurial training. He makes shoes. He gifted me a pair of shoes, but that training was for 9 weeks. I was really, really emotional when I saw that man for 9 weeks attend that training. For 9 weeks, how he went, how he attended, and we had to support him. I've since directed the Honorable Commissioner for Health to make sure that he gets him a proper tricycle to move around. And I've also directed my special assistant on humanitarian services to locate his factory, and we'll go furnish the whole of that factory for him. These are part of the programs we believe we can get to the grassroots and touch our people that we so often forget and only remember them during elections. But this time, we have made it a cardinal priority that will bring them forth. So we work hand in hand with the program of the First Lady, touching the lives of people in the rural communities.
These are crucial steps towards a more inclusive and sustainable society. As we all know, women in agriculture often face numerous challenges, including limited access to resources, land, and education. By empowering this crop of women, we can unlock their full potentials, increase food security, and boost economic growth in rural communities. Also, individuals with disabilities make valuable contributions in business and other fields. Hence, the need to create inclusive opportunities for them to participate fully in economic activities, receive proper trainings, and access support in economic activities to overcome barriers. This is exactly what RHI seeks to achieve with the social investment program. I must commend our mother, the nation's First Lady, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, for empowering women in agriculture and supporting individuals with disabilities. A development that promotes equality and leads to innovation and diversity. I advise all the beneficiaries to make judicious use of the funds that will be received to expand on their existing ventures.
We are an agrarian society. Agriculture and aquaculture are our major occupation before the first discovery of oil in commercial quantity in Oloibiri, Bayelsa State in 1956. However, exploration and exploitation of the vast oil, gas, and mineral resources in our region has left us contending with various challenges. We live daily with man-made and natural disasters occasioned by environmental degradation, loss of farmlands, livelihoods, health hazards, erosion, ocean surge, as well as perennial flooding, witnessed in its highest magnitude in 2022.
Now, from the office of the wife of the governor through her Arise initiative for the elderly, also empowered 600 elderly across the state with 50,000 naira each.
It is quite heartwarming to see our mothers and fathers, and in some cases, grandfather and mother, who are here today, who were here the last time it was done, and even the previous one. I think this is about the third or fourth edition. And government has not failed. And because government has not failed till now, government will not fail till the end in Jesus' name. Today, we are here again to pay another batch of 600 elderly citizens selected across the state, which most of you have already started collecting your alerts as you're seated. Aside the stipend, the RISE initiative also creates a platform for the elderly citizens to interact, socialize, and share their experiences and wisdom with one another.
Now, within the period, the governor also handed over 20 brand new vehicles to security agencies in the state to enhance security across the state. One major factor attracting tourists into Akwa Ibom State is the government's commitment towards improved security across the state. Governor Moeno, continuing in the steps of his predecessor, is not leaving anything to chance in this direction, thus creating the Ministry of Internal Security. Donation of these new 20 vehicles, the governor says, is to ease movement and enhance quick responses of security personnel to emergencies.
The primary duty of any government is to secure lives and property of the citizenry and their welfare. We are determined to ensure that we don't fail in that regard. Akwa Ibom will not be a safe place for criminals. There's no way that will happen. And we'll do everything to ensure that they leave Akwa Ibom shores alone, whether it is by sea or by land.
Speaking on behalf of the security agencies, the Commissioner of Police at Akwa Ibom State Command, Wahid Ayinlara, urged security agencies to maintain the state's status as the most peaceful and secured state in the region.
These vehicles are property of Akwa Ibom State government. If it remains so, we will usually use it to serve the good people of Akwa Ibom State. But like Oliver Twist, we want to move very, very soon.
So even if something is happening in Eket and we are here, and somebody makes a communication, the CP can hear from his office and he can activate all his assets around the area.
The brief event featured handing over of the vehicles to the security agencies. The 3.3 kilometers Idua Road has also been commissioned and put to use by His Excellency the Governor. For years, the people of Afiang State, a naked local government area, went through untold hardship occasioned by the deplorable state of the road since it collapsed. Today, seeing the road back and better, the entire people of the naked local government area could not hide their joy and appreciation to the Governor and his team.
This road, as it is now, if you have ever passed through, will stand the test of time. And
I want to say thank you for yesterday. I want to say thank you for today. I want to say thank you for tomorrow already.
We want to assure you that as Eket youth, we will key into your agenda. We will key into your plan for the youth, and we will be the first beneficiaries.
The governor, who used the occasion to appreciate the people of the Eket local government area for their support during the 2023 general election, reassures that his administration will continue to do the best for the interest of the people.
Some of these projects were at various stages of completion, but today we have taken it to a logical conclusion. We are exiting these projects And that's what we're doing this first year to try and ensure that we exit most of our projects. Some of the ones we've done, very few. Like the Afiansi, that was a quick intervention. Because if we didn't do that, we would have lost homes by now.
The governor also announced his approval for the commencement of the bridge connecting Ikodik Benudo in Sedubium local government area through the south end of Fidwa Road, as well as extending the road on the north end to join the Udom Emmanuel Boulevard.
Now, those are the much we can accommodate on this week's edition of your favorite program, the Hilltop Mansion. I remain Kevin Samuel with the hope that you join us again next week, same time, same station, for another fresh edition of the program.